being scared to invest. This 2023, like, we shouldn't even be talking about being scared to invest, because that's not even the vibes. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl themakaylamonae, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, we are going to be doing a 10-step video of how to find good vendors in 2023. Now, I know y'all been probably wondering, like, girl, where you been at and all that other stuff, but I do have a new uploading schedule. It's not more so really new, but it is just something that I kind of want to tell y'all the reasoning why I haven't been posting as much. So basically, I was doing a weekly vlog for about, I tried doing it for about three times straight, and I just could never seem to film the whole week without feeling like my life is kind of like boring. So basically, it was just gonna be a week in my life, and I was just gonna showcase some things, you know, everything that happened in my life during the week. And you know, I was watching the videos, kept watching the clip, editing, and I'm like, no, like, this is boring. So I just decided to do sit down videos for a few, you know, for a few months, maybe not even a few months, because I am gonna have vlogs, but for a few, you know, for the rest of January, I'm going to be doing sit down videos, because the point that I'm in right now, like, I'm in hustle mode, so I don't have time to do a lot of things such as going out and doing certain things, spending money. Like, I'm on a strict 90-day run, and I can't afford to kind of keep going the same direction. So instead of doing that, I just was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do sit down videos, and until I figure out, you know, how I want to construct my weekly vlogs, then that's when I'll do a weekly vlog. But for now, I'm gonna be doing sit down videos, unless it's something like really big on the weekend that I'm doing, and yeah, I'll vlog that. But other than that, I'm not gonna be doing no weekly vlogs for a minute, simply because my life is just not where it's at. Like, it's kind of boring. I come home, go to sleep. No, I come home, work on my business, go to sleep, wake back up, do the same thing over. So it's kind of boring, and I'm like, I know y'all don't want to keep seeing the same vlogs, so I'm just gonna be chilling on weekly vlogs, and then when it's time for me to do them again, then I can give y'all the quality content that, you know, that I want to give y'all. So that's that. I will be uploading twice a week still. It's just gonna be on different days. I'm gonna try to keep it Thursday and Sunday, but some days it will be Monday, some days it will be Friday. Like, it will be different days, so just keep out an eye for that. So just make sure that y'all are subscribed, because if y'all not subscribed, y'all are not going to stay updated with my videos. And not too much, but we're at 927 subscribers, so thank y'all so much for continuing to support me, and just continuing to just, you know, stay here, be subscribed, even during the times where I don't be posting. And yeah, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so make sure y'all tell y'all mama, y'all daddy, y'all sister, y'all auntie, y'all stepbrother to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm lit, and when they join, they could be lit too, period. And I just kind of want to get started into the video, because I have a lot of tea to spill, and y'all probably like, girl, okay, like, I'm ready to get into the video. So yes, we're gonna just go ahead and get into the video. So I came to do this video because a lot of people always ask me, like, how did you find your vendors? How did you find quality vendors? How did you keep testing out these vendors? How did you know, how did you build this relationship with this vendor? So I decided to not only create this video, but I also have a vendors list available, and the vendors list come with 10 to 12, I think I think it's 10 vendors. Sleepwear vendors, waist trainers vendors, candle vendors, bonnet vendors, hair, like it's like 5 hair and wig vendors on there. So if you have a hair business or starting a hair business, make sure y'all go get that vendors list, because those vendors on there are top tier, like top tier. And I'm thinking about selling my personal vendor. I don't really know yet, but stay on the lookout for that. But yes, so if y'all have any other questions, y'all can comment them down below, or they can probably get answered in the vendors list. I not only provide you with 10 vendors, but I also provide you with tips and tricks on just being an entrepreneur, how to price your products, all of that. So if y'all want to get that, make sure y'all cop that in the description box below. I'll link it down there, just so y'all can get that. So let's just kind of talk about the backstory of me becoming an entrepreneur and getting into that field. So basically in 2019, sorry if I'm talking with my hands a lot, I feel like that kind of helps me, but I can't be doing all that if I'm trying to be, you know. But anyways, so basically I started out in 2019/2018. I was making lip gloss, and Couture Cosmetics was the name. If you know, you know. If you're a real one, then you know. I had a lip gloss business, and I started it by using by watching Bougie Barbie's video. It's one of her most popular lip gloss videos. I was like, you know, my lips always stay on point, so why not start a lip gloss business? And I ended up doing it. And then after that, I kind of was on and off, but I was very consistent. I had a lot of support, a lot of customers, and I kind of shifted from that, and I went to graphics in 2019. Towards the end of 2019, I started making graphics, and then towards the beginning, actually March 23rd, March 23rd, 2020 is when I officially started taking clients for graphics. So that is kind of the backstory of that. I've always been creative with computers, so I kind of just always did good with graphics. So I'm like, you know, why not be a graphic designer? And that was never in a plan, but it's always God's plan. So yeah, I've been doing graphics for 3 years now, and I'm very good at it. So if y'all need any graphics for y'all business, make sure y'all comment down below, or check out our Instagram at Monae Graphics on Instagram. And yeah, so that's pretty much like the background of like my entrepreneur life. But first I want to explain to y'all what is a vendor. So basically a vendor is a place where you get your wholesale items from, so at a wholesale price. So let's just say I have this lip gloss. There is a vendor that makes this lip gloss and they ship it out to you. And another way you can, like, another thing that vendors are going to talk about you with, another thing vendors are going to talk to you about is MOQ, and MOQ is a minimum order quantity. So that is the number that you have to purchase in order to be able to get your item. So if they say the MOQ for this is 50 and you have to pay 20 cents for each, they're gonna say, okay, cool. You're gonna say, okay, cool, I'll buy 100. So then that's 100, and then if they say, okay, 100 is, if you buy 100, then you get, it's gonna be 10 cents each. So the more you buy, the less the price is gonna be. So that is what a vendor is. A vendor can be for anything. You can be your own vendor. Not your own vendor, you can be somebody else's vendor. I'm tripping. So let's just say you sell this lotion and you can start selling this. You don't have to make this lotion, but you can purchase it from somebody else wholesale, and then you can resell it as retail price or in bulk, and you can just keep that going. So that's kind of another tip for my business owners. So you're probably wondering, like, how do I get started with finding vendors? So if you want to go the find a vendor route, you always want to download Alibaba, AliExpress, or simply just look on Google. I found a lot of vendors on Google just simply by searching clothing vendors or clothing manufacturer vendors or anything like that, and I can find some really good vendors. So for me, it wasn't that hard. But like I said, make sure you download Alibaba, AliExpress, and then just simply Googling what exactly you want to sell. So to communicate with these vendors, you have to have the app WhatsApp. Some people will ask for your phone number. It's not nothing weird, but I just don't prefer giving out my phone number, so I'd rather just text them through WhatsApp because it's kind of easier, even though that's still kind of like your phone, but I just like WhatsApp. If you want a detailed video, a step-by-step detailed video of how to actually go on AliExpress or Alibaba and let me give you some tips on how to find a good vendor, then make sure y'all comment them down below, because I'm definitely willing to do a step-by-step video with y'all. And yeah, so the next thing I want to go over is some things to kind of talk about with your vendor when you start talking to them. So you always want to ask for reviews, and you always want to negotiate with them. So some a good thing to look for when it comes to finding vendors on Alibaba is sometimes their reviews may be off. Sometimes I always look at reviews with pictures, because I be want to see the quality. I be want to see, because words, anybody can make a word, but for them to take a picture, that means they actually took their time and they actually like the product. So I always look for picture reviews as well. And then when it comes to negotiating, I always just make sure that I'm not getting cheated out of my money. So if I know this lip gloss costs $2 and they trying to charge you $10 for it, and you know that it's $2 and it shouldn't be no more than $2 or no more than $5, then you definitely should negotiate, not tell them I'm not paying that price. Negotiate with them, say, okay, well, if I buy more, can you make the price less, or anything like that. That's what I mean with negotiating. And then the next thing, like I said, simply use Google. Sometimes the manufacturers or sometimes these vendors are simply just on Google if you Google them. It's really up to you to look and research and find a good vendor by, like I said, looking at reviews, looking up on YouTube. Y'all, I've looked up plenty of vendors on YouTube just to see what people are saying about them. So just simply use Google, use your resources around you. The next thing I want to talk about is the benefits and disadvantages of having and finding good vendors. So the benefits of finding a good vendor is to simply just research. You can't be lazy when it comes to researching, because it will affect you in your business. So you can't be lazy when it comes to that. A disadvantage is it kind of takes a long time, depending on what exactly the type of vendor you're looking for. So for me, with my vendors, it took maybe for me to find 10 solid vendors, I think it took me maybe like a year and a half, because I had to go through a bunch of stuff. And sometimes I just be looking on Google and I find a vendor and I'm like, yep, let me add it to the list, and I buy something from them and it's great quality, and I'm like, wow, like all you have to do is research. So like I said, a disadvantage is just the time and the research for it. You can go the buy a vendor's list route, which I'm not gonna say I don't recommend, because I bought plenty of vendor's lists and they were terrible. But at the same time, it does save you some money and some time. So if you can invest a little $10-20 in a vendor's list, cool. But like I said, there are different benefits and disadvantages of the whole entire process. So something else that I do want to say is build relationship with your vendors. You want to make sure these people feel as comfortable as possible with you purchasing from them, and also the other way around. They want to make sure that you feel as comfortable as possible with working with them. So make a connection. Me and my bonnet vendor been like this since I first started selling bonnets and accessories, and now when I ask him to do anything, he's gonna do it. Like, anything, and he gonna ship my packages fast. He's gonna make sure I get all of my inventory, everything. So make sure that y'all building these relationships with these vendors, because they want that. They're not gonna be like, no, I don't want to talk to you. They want to be your friend, and they always say friend to anybody. If anybody is wondering, like, you know, why did he call me friend, that's why. And then the last thing that I just want to say is, it's 2023. Stop always trying to be dependent. When it comes to entrepreneurship, you can get some type of help. You can get resources from people. You're not gonna go throughout your life doing everything by yourself. So if you can limit a little time and a little money and purchase a vendors list, that vendors list probably can take you off, and you can have those vendors for years. So stop being scared to invest. This 2023, like, we shouldn't even be talking about being scared to invest, because that's not even the vibes. So something else that I did want to talk about is why my vendors are reliable. So basically, you're probably wondering, like, girl, like, how do I know if your vendors are reliable? So I keep in contact with these vendors every day, all day. I text them, I let them know, like, I'm sending them clients. If there is any problems with your vendor, always you can contact me at my email in the description box below. I update these vendors every chance that I get. Every new vendor that I find, I always I always just add the vendors to the list. And if you purchase it one time, you will get forever access with all of the vendors. So like I said, every chance that I get, I try to find a new vendor, get the products, see if it's quality, and add it to the list. So that's why I'm reliable. I've also used these vendors. So yeah, use these vendors for business. So yeah, I've had fun making this video. I am out of breath, but I hope that y'all enjoyed this video, because I'm literally about to pass out just talking. So like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your mommy, your daddy, your sister, your auntie, your stepbrother to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm lit, and when they join, they can be lit too, period. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Don't forget to comment down below what y'all want to see next. And yeah, bye.